Hey everybody, Dan Thorpe here, American Cancer Society Executive Director for Central and Eastern North Carolina. Really excited to be connecting with you and just share about a really exciting new project that we're working on at the American Cancer Society with our great partners at NCAFERD, SM, statewide organization of awesome PE teachers, coaches, dance instructors, just really doing a great job across the state. Mobilizing those teachers, and really excited to share about a new partnership. And so I'm going to be bringing Deanna on here live with me, and we're going to share that with you. So if you give us just a moment, we're going to get that set up here. All right, so as you're joining, again, Dan Thorpe here at American Cancer Society. Just stay tuned for a minute. We'll be joined by a special guest, and I'm excited to share about a really awesome new statewide partnership in North Carolina for schools across the state. And so just take a moment here, and we'll be getting started here in just a moment. And I'm going to be bringing Deanna Morris on. Deanna, just to add you, hopefully you'll be able to join here and appreciate y'all being part of this, so just hang on for just a minute. And there's Deanna. Hey, Deanna.
Hey, I'm here. I think what happened was it says that you have to request to join.
Okay.
And because I had some other people that were joining with mine, and they were saying that wanted to request to join, but that's okay. I'm excited. Hey, Dan, how are you?
Very good, very good. And so glad we got started. And I know I kind of gave a little teaser when I made the post here sharing about a really exciting new statewide partnership, and just want to hand it off to you. And I know we've got some people joining us, and so encourage everyone to comment, hit share. And Deanna, will you introduce yourself and get us started, and we'll kind of go from there?
Yeah. Hi, you guys. My name is Deanna Morris. I am the president of NCAFERD SM. That's the North Carolina Alliance for Health, PE, Recreation, and Dance. And we're so excited to have this new relationship with American Cancer Society. And Dan, go ahead and tell them what your title is with American Cancer Society and your role with them.
Absolutely. I'm the executive director for Central and Eastern North Carolina, and partnering with my peer Megan Nelson in the western part of the state in Charlotte. And so between the two of us, we work with the entire staff team across North Carolina for the American Cancer Society.
Yay. Okay. Let's see. What happened, you guys, is I want to share with you my story, is that I was, as your president, I was reaching out, looking for different avenues that we could use to reach out into the community and help educate our communities, and where's the need at. And as I was looking, I found the American Cancer Society Schools versus Cancer program, and I was just ecstatic because I know I'm not the only person that has been affected by cancer. My oldest sister is an ovarian cancer survivor, Sherry Singleton. I lost my wonderful stepmother with breast cancer that metastasized to her spine. And just this year, last year at this very time, I lost my brother-in-law, Pete Everard, to lung cancer. I'm not the only one. And so we decided we wanted to partnership with an awesome program with American Cancer Society to help educate about cancer and what we can do to support those who have cancer. Mm-hmm. And so I hooked up with Dan, and we're now going to bring cancer education into our schools and help them with their schools versus cancer program, and also into our homes. Did you know that the CDC reported in 2017 that cancer was the #1 killer in North Carolina? So Dan, tell us a little bit about their schools versus cancer and where you're at now and your excitement about what we can do together as a partnership.
Absolutely. So American Cancer has a nationwide platform, Schools versus Cancer, where we want to become a powerful partner to schools, obviously throughout the nation, and it's a major emphasis here in North Carolina. In particular, we know that there's about 2,000 schools in North Carolina, and we're currently working with about 400 or so, almost 500. And in that way, we're able to provide some excellent cancer education information, and particularly for raising awareness around things like sun safety, tobacco, physical activity, and especially now around vaping or e-cigarettes. And so really, again, we see this as a partnership with the American Cancer Society and schools, providing great resources, providing again, support as schools are working with students and in those communities, and through partnerships like this one, you all are a statewide organization with thousands of members, and really having an opportunity to say, hey, we're partnering together in North Carolina, again, to raise a lot of awareness and opportunity to raise funds for the fight against cancer as well. And a major part of our program that we've built, Deanna, and I know that you'll be sharing, is just this connection with Road to Recovery. American Cancer Society provides free rides to treatment for people to get to and from their cancer treatment. And we know that the best cancer breakthrough is phenomenal and it's exciting, but if a cancer patient can't get from their home to their doctor to receive the treatment, it doesn't even matter. So American Cancer Society is working across the state on that as well. So this program, Schools versus Cancer, and funds raised, not only help to fund groundbreaking research, but also things like access to care throughout the state of North Carolina.
Right, right. And that's what's so exciting. Now we're getting a lot more people on. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep loving, and share this as well, even after the broadcast is over. But let me tell you now about PACE Color Your Walk. PACE stands for Physical Activity Plus Cancer Education and Color Your Walk. And PE teachers and other teachers can do this program within the school. It can be during class, and they just walk for their colors. It might be walking for breast cancer,
Mm-hmm.
might be walking for bone cancer, black for bone cancer, and we provide all that for you. Or you can do a Saturday event, or you can even tie it in with Relay for Life. So there's a way to get out and be physically active and color your walk. Those color runs are really popular now. So Color Your Walk, we're excited, is going to really take off. And the education part of it is there's a 1-week program, and I'll tell you more about that in the toolkit. There's a 1-week program that teachers can use within their classrooms to help educate about cancer. Mm-hmm. Share, Dan, about how easy it is for teachers to share the link and to raise money.
Absolutely. So we've set up a fundraising platform, a website specifically for you guys as you work throughout your partner schools, and to be able to register your school and to participate here in Color Your Walk as part of this Schools versus Cancer program. But the great thing about it is too, so you have the ability to raise money online using a link, so your own personal fundraising link. But you'll also be able to use our ACS fundraising app. It's a free app, and it connects directly to your fundraising efforts. And you're going to hear throughout the toolkit, and again, as we talk about the convention, incredible incentives for you as a teacher to bring back to your school for not only just raising a lot of great awareness and money for the fight against cancer, but also some really great incentives for your school as well. But we couldn't make it any easier by providing both this online platform you can access from your computer, or to be able to utilize it from your iPhone or Android devices. Again, free app to download, and it's going to connect directly to this website as well.
That's awesome. And American Cancer is also providing envelopes for collected money, and they'll come by and pick it up. No money will need to be receipted for the school, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. And you'll be able to see how much your team raises on the website too, right,
yeah.
Dan?
That's right. So it kind of creates a little bit of statewide competition. I'm sure no one in your organization is competitive at all, with all of these coaches and PE teachers and everybody's, but it does kind of give us an opportunity to create a little bit of competition, and for all the schools to be able to see what everyone's raising across the state. And so, again, it's great for you as an organizer to see what you've been able to do, but also to see what some of your peers are being able to do, and to support each other. You can go on and make donations to other schools and, other partners that you have across the state.
Right. And so now you're probably wondering, so all the money raised, 15% of that money raised will go to NCA for SM to help us with our advocacy and our professional development for our coaches and teachers and sports management professionals. And then also your school will get 10% back to your school from a Staples gift card that your school can use for needed supplies from Staples. So that's very exciting. And Dan, where does the money that raised, a lot of that money go from the American Cancer Society?
Absolutely. I think we're best known for research, and that's been a critical part of what we do. We've currently funded 49 individuals who've gone on to win the Nobel Prize, just the highest honor for their work. And these are people who these breakthroughs have mattered to so many loved ones. I know that my mom benefited from the discovery of bone marrow transplantation, which was from Dr. Donnell Thomas, one of the ACS-funded researchers, and that gave her years to her life. And so many people watching might know someone who's had a stem cell transplant or a bone marrow transplant. That's ACS-funded funded research. Also, we funded the researchers that came out with tamoxifen and Gleevec. Those are two critical drugs that have added decades of life for individuals. And, there's also a lot of other great things that, in particular, aside from just from research, from education as well, and understanding, helping the public understand risk factors around certain types of behaviors. American Cancer Society, several decades ago now, but was the first ones to understand that smoking caused lung cancer. It seems like an obvious thing now, but back then it wasn't. And our research that led to that and helping educate the public. And even now, just kind of taking a forward approach on this e-cigarette epidemic that we're dealing with, knowing that, particularly in middle or high school, we have about a 700% increase over the past 6 years in usage for middle and high schoolers. So we're really trying to educate the public on the dangers of e-cigarettes, and, knowing that obviously children should never be using these products ever, any type of tobacco products, encouraging FDA to begin to regulate this at a better scale. But the other thing we're also doing is advocacy and services. So in particular, right now, North Carolina has a problem with what we kind of call the working poor. In particular, there are several programs for health insurance that have been designed to help people have access to care. The only challenge is we have what we call kind of coverage gap right now, which is people who are making too much, which oftentimes this might be, under $30,000 in the, $10,000 or $20,000 a year, making too much to qualify for some of the most basic programs in North Carolina, and then obviously making too little to be able to afford insurance premium payments. And so oftentimes they go uncovered. We heard a story about someone in one of our communities that he's currently under one of the charity care programs in North Carolina and needs a bone marrow transplant to beat his cancer, but that charity care program doesn't cover that. So we're working to pass the Working Families Act right now, and that's advocacy through our sister organization, ACS Cancer Action Network, is really helping to hopefully make that a reality in North Carolina. We think we can do it with a bipartisan bill, which is pretty exciting to see in this day and time that's so divided that, North Carolinian leaders, legislators agreeing that access to care is important. And so your funds help to support that as well. And then services. So in particular,
yeah, and most of that stays within North Carolina too, right? Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, interestingly enough, when you look at the fact that we currently have $15 million, over $15 million of research funded in North Carolina in this moment, and you account for all the things I was just sharing about education and advocacy, our Road to Recovery program that I shared about, our Hotel Partners program, we actually have, through our nationwide platform, far more money coming back to North Carolina than we ever even raised. So when someone says, well, how much of my dollar is going to stay here in North Carolina? You can tell them, I don't know, like $1.50. But that's the beauty of being in such an amazing state with such phenomenal research that the American Cancer Society is funding, again, over $15 million. So it's a phenomenal investment you can make.
That's exciting. I want to share with them about the toolkit that Morgan and them put together. The toolkit has been awesome. Again, our website is coloryourwalknc.org, coloryourwalknc.org. And our toolkit is really great that Morgan put together. Let me see if I can find it again. Here we go. In this toolkit, you'll find let me give you some more details. I'm pull it up on my computer here. You'll find a step-by-step guide, resources for your Color Your Walk education part and the event tools. You'll also find the rewards program, what your students will get with incentives and teachers will get and your schools will get. You'll find individual and teacher incentive pages, of course, and how donations make a difference, and then additional resources. And in this toolkit, once you sign up, and I'll talk to you about how to sign up in just a minute, it talks about coloring your walk, organize your event, planning your fundraiser, getting approval through your principal and your county, how to recruit and publicize, and then hosting your Color Your Walk and enjoying the rewards. So we're very excited about it. And here's the days. I love the days they came up with. Monday is Mission Monday. Tuesday is Tobacco Sensation Tuesday. Wednesday is Nutrition Wednesday. Thursday is Physical Activity Thursday. And then Friday is Don't Fry Friday. I love it. I love it. This is very exciting. So now you guys are probably wondering, how do I sign up? How do I sign up for this for my school? Hey, how do I get my PE teachers or my teachers at my grandchild's school? How do I get the teachers for my child's school to do this program so that we can get involved? And what you do is you go to coloryourwalknc.org and they sign up. There's a click on it, says sign up. And when you sign up, Morgan Sills, and Dan's going to share a little bit more about Morgan, is going to contact you. And then I myself with NCA for SM is going to follow up with others that are on our committee with NCA for SM, reaching out with you for those that teachers that are raising for cancer. Again, like we said, cancer has touched everybody. Cancer is the #1 killer in 2017 by CDC for cancer. So Dan, tell us a little bit about Morgan. When someone signs up, they're going to meet Morgan. What are they going to experience?
Absolutely. So we have a team of folks that are going to be supporting this effort, and Morgan Sills is our senior manager. She's here on the Facebook Live as well, commenting and sharing. And Morgan leads our Schools versus Cancer effort in Central and Eastern North Carolina, and also Melissa Kroom is our Schools versus Cancer Community Development Manager, another staff person that is going to be really taking a leadership role with this. And the whole focus is simply, as Deanna shared, making this as simple as possible for you. So immediately on the front end, providing you a toolkit with step-by-step instructions on what to do from the moment you sign up online. Again, free to do that. And I want to throw out real quick, Deanna, we're going to throw in a quick, for the first 20 teachers that sign up online, we're going to give them a special little goodie as well. So for those that are watching right now live, they've got a chance to do that. So the first 20, we're going to go ahead and get you a special gift as well. So coloryourwalknc.org. Take a moment to do that and comment maybe here if you've done that. But so Morgan and Melissa are going to be able to connect with you and just kind of make sure you receive the toolkit and to see if you have questions, and then be able to point you to all the resources you need to begin to have a successful fundraising and awareness campaign, because that's really what it's about. And as I was hearing Deanna share it, again, we've been talking about this for a couple months, getting ready for today, but really just hearing how great a program this is to be raising so much awareness to, again, a disease that's the #1 killer in the state of North Carolina, and also to, support an organization, American Cancer Society, that we know is saving lives in our communities, but also helping those that are suffering even right now. So, again, I've been hearing about it for a long time, and even I was just sitting here getting excited about it, and really hope people can sign up right away. And again, we've built out.
That's right. Time has come for takeoff. Hey, and next week, we're going to be at the NCA for State Convention in Winston-Salem at the Benson Convention Center. And you guys will be there with a booth. Tell us a little bit about your booth and what kind of plans you have for that.
Absolutely. So we'll be out there the entire time. So what our focus is we'd love to meet each and every one of you, all of you members that are attending, and to be able to talk about this program and how it can work for your school. And we know every school can be different. You might have different opportunities or challenges, and we'd love to talk through that with you. But in particular, be able to show you examples of the toolkit that you just heard about, be able to walk you through registering, even how to use the app that I referenced, again, the free app that make this really easy for you, as well as to share information about our Road to Recovery program, because that is a big piece of what we're doing here, is also raising awareness about both the existence of that program, because some people just simply don't know that that's a resource to help people get to and from treatment, but also the need for drivers. We're working to recruit 1,000 new drivers in the Southeast region right now, because last year we doubled the number of patients that we served in our area of Central and Eastern North Carolina, and we want to do it again, so that no need goes unmet. That eventually one day we can get to the point that anyone who calls, no matter where they're calling from, we can take care of them across the entire area. So at our booth, we're going to be out there, and we want to be able to meet you, to help you. Again, come and find us, Morgan, myself, and Brittany, Jamie, Kelly. We're going to have several staff out there to get to know you, and looking forward to doing a breakout and also speaking during one of the general sessions. Deanna, you can share about that too.
That's right. That's right. Friday morning, American Cancer Society will get up and talk to the entire general session. We'll be having over 600 people or more at our general session, so we're excited about that. And then Dan and I are going to have a breakout session on Friday, and again give more details, more information, and help people sign up or help them feel comfortable with this program and ask any questions, and help you guys get started. So we're really excited about that. If you've not registered for the NCA for the SM convention, you're a PE teacher or coach, sports management, or a student at school, there's still time to sign up. But again, please share this with you, with your friends and family. And this is a North Carolina program, and there's a chance that this could go nationwide. But right now, we want to focus on North Carolina and helping North Carolina. Again, PACE is physical activity plus cancer education and Color Your Walk. And we're excited about that, Dan. We're very excited at NCA for SM to join a partnership with American Cancer Society. Can you think of anything else I've left out?
No, I think again, just the fact that we've been working on this for several months and have really worked to make this as simple as possible, to be as impactful as possible, to provide the resources that you need to be able to implement this program, but also in particular, that we want to be a partner with you, providing that staffing and support there to you as you work to execute the program. I think too, it's exciting to hear again all the incentives that are going to be able to come back to the school and to NCA for it as well. But also just for teachers to know the good that they're doing by bringing this to their classrooms. And again, we know that cancer touches so many families, and so many forms of cancer and so many cases of cancer are actually preventable. And so the more we can raise awareness and education about, particularly around lifestyle, physical activity, no tobacco, sun safety, these are things that are going to save lives. And so this isn't just another thing we want everyone to sign up for. We've been planning this for months, and again, trying to create the best program that's going to provide those incentives there back to the schools, to your organization as well, and to benefit the American Cancer Society. So again, we're truly excited and appreciate the partnership.
Yes, we're excited too. Thank you all for joining us. And again, please share your stories. I know I shared my story about my wonderful stepmother that died of breast cancer that metastasized to her spine. Also, my sister is a survivor of ovarian cancer. I just lost my brother-in-law from lung cancer. Those are just three off the top of my head. There's so many friends and family of mine that have been touched by cancer. We can join forces together, everybody here in North Carolina, in our school system, and knock this cancer out. We really can. So please share your stories in the comments and share this video. And again, go out and share this with your teachers and your schools about this great program that is coming to North Carolina. Thank you for watching, Dan. Thank you for joining us on this Facebook Live. And he's real good with technology, you guys. So be looking out for this video. So we're excited.
Thank you, Dan.
And I'll see you
what's Dan. Your and share your website, the website again, coloryourwalknc.org.
Yes.
Let's get that word out. And again, first 20 that sign up tonight get an additional special prize just for being among the first to join on this new initiative. So.
Okay, starting now, the next 20. Here you go. All right, thanks, Dan. Talk to you later.